صباح الخير جميعا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. حضرة السيدات والسادة، خاصة الممثلين السلطات المعينة والمنتخبة ديال الجهة، السلطات الوزارية كذلك، السيد الكاتب العام للولاية، السيد ممثل إقليم بركان، السيد نائب رئيس الجهة، السيد ممثل المجلس الإقليمي ديال بركان، السادة الممثلين ديال السلطات الوزارية، وزارة الشبيبة والرياضة، وزارة كذلك وزارة التعليم. دونك مرحبا بكم جميعا. السيد رئيس أفريكا رugby أفريكا، السيد هربرت ماسا، كان عندي شرف اللقاء به في مدينة الرباط، وأشكره على هذا حضوره، سيما أنه قالوا لي بأنه دار جولة عالمية في العالم من هونغ كونغ، ومشى لواحد مجموعة ديال الدول الأخرى هنا في الوقت وجا في الوقت. فإذا شكرا له. السيد رئيس الفيدرالية المغربية لكرة الرugby، رياضة الرugby، سي هشام، كنشكرو وكنهنيه على هذا الإنجاز المهم. السيد الممثلين ديال وورلد رugby، السيد نائب رئيس الجامعة الفرنسية للرugby السيد عبد اللطيف بن عزي، مشكور على حضوره. حضرات السيدات والسادة، ممثلي فيدرالية الرugby ديال إفريقيا، وربما نسيت شي حد، ولكن كلكم مرحبا بكم في جهة الشرق، مرحبا بكم في هذه المدينة العزيزة علينا، مدينة السعيدية، ومرحبا بكم في بلدكم الثاني المغرب. فإذا voilà, bienvenue à tout le monde, sans exception. Nous sommes très heureux de vous accueillir. Vous êtes ici chez vous, et j'espère que cette réunion se passera très 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 bien. So it's an honor and a privilege to address you today at the opening of this meeting dedicated to the development of rugby in Africa, to discuss and jointly outline the contours of a strong, structured and ambitious African rugby. Rugby in Africa is more than just a sport. It's an education, a level for emancipation, development and social integration. It's a school of life, particularly close to our African values, where volunteerism, discipline and team spirit are foreground. Today, at this friendly and fraternal meeting organized by the Royal Moroccan Rugby Federation, Rugby Africa, with the participation of Oujda Veteran Association, also with the support of the Oriental Development Agency, my hope is that African rugby will fully take its place in our respective societies and gradually become an asset for Africa and the international stage. To achieve this, it must be based on the theme of this meeting. Essential pillars are school, university and Olympic rugby. At the school and university levels, this is where we must focus our efforts to apply to all sports. This applies to all sports, of course, but introducing rugby is essential to creating a sustainable rugby culture. Many African countries have already begun this work, such South Africa, Kenya, Ivory Coast, for instance, we have also Senegal, Madagascar, and so on, and all many other countries, where school curricula integrate rugby to their sports activities. All methods are effective. This for detecting early talent. This is an opportunity to welcome here at the Oriental region the initiative of the Royal Moroccan Rugby Federation to create inter-neighborhood tournaments for youth people of the suburbs, with support from the Ministry of National Education and the Oriental Development Agency. Ladies and gentlemen, the university is the extension to logical outcome of these actions. A structured and attractive university championship is a real reservoir for national teams. Collaboration and demanding partnerships between federations, schools, and universities is the right path to building the future of African rugby, in my sense, in my opinion, of course. To fully achieve this goal, we must also work closely with the private sector. Here, too, initiative partnerships must be sought and implemented. Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympic Games are a precious opportunity for African rugby. Rugby 7, which is more accessible, has already offered great visibility to African rugby. On this occasion, our African teams surprised and interested the world with their talent and commitment. Partnerships on the Olympic Games must therefore become a strategic objective for our federations and our respective countries. This also allow us to properly prepare our national teams with a significant mobilization of our diaspora. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa lacks neither talent nor passion. Rugby is gradually establishing itself on one of them. To this end, we must share our experiences, develop new and innovative partnerships between our federations and the European federations, and increase the number of such meetings. This allows me to once again thank the organizers of this wonderful event and a new Royal Federation of Rugby in Morocco for its dynamism. Finally, I pay tribute on the work of the rugby of the president of African Rugby and its member, its chairman, the Honorable Mr. Albert Massa. Thank you very much for your listening.